Hey everyone, it's Mark. So coming up on Friday, April 1st, Pokémon Journeys is serving up a 1-hour special, and that's no April Fool's joke. By 1-hour special, that just means that episodes 103 and 104 will air back to back, but these aren't just any regular old episodes. Oh no. Episode 103 is going to feature the long-awaited return of Clemont, Bonnie, Serena, and Ash Greninja. Okay, that's a lie, only Clemont and Bonnie are showing up, which is still pretty exciting. As for episode 104, that's going to be all about Ash's next World Coronation Series match, a battle against Drasna of the Kalos Elite Four. Now, who exactly is Drasna? And is it Drasna or Drasna? I don't know, it doesn't really matter, so I'm just going to say Drasna until I hear it pronounced differently in the dub. So in the games, Drasna basically just shows up at the Kalos League, has a fairly standard battle, and that's it. Fun fact though, Drasna's grandparents came from Celestic Town in the Sinnoh region. A little weird, but okay. When I heard about that, my mind went to the route directly to the east of Celestic Town, which is where Grandma Wilma's house is. Alright, so who's Grandma Wilma? At least one of you is probably asking right now. Well, let me tell you, Grandma Wilma is this random old lady who acts as a move tutor for the move Draco Meteor, one of the strongest dragon-type moves in the games. She basically had the same role in the anime when she showed up during the Diamond and Pearl series. She also appears in Heart Gold and Soul Silver in a house in Blackthorn City, not that it matters at all, but hey, me mentioning Grandma Wilma didn't really matter at all either, so let's just move on. I don't actually know anything about what is going to happen in these two episodes beyond what we saw in the preview for the next episode following Journeys episode 102, and then there was a little bit of a special preview to hype up both episodes of the 1-hour special. From what I can tell, it looks like Ash will get the notification about Drasna being his next scheduled opponent, and then he will spend episode 103 preparing for their battle. For some reason, he'll decide to go to Lumio City and train with Clemont at his gym. Maybe the battle against Drasna will take place at the Lumio City Stadium that was built for the Kalos League. I don't think Clemont and Bonnie will be too heavily involved in the overall story here. I think their return is mostly going to be just to show up and tick off the box of 2 more companions returning. And if I had to guess, they will probably sit with Go in the stands when they watch Ash's battle against Drasna. Although I will say that Clemont's training methods for Ash and Sirfetch'd reminds me a little bit of when Clemont helped test Ash and Greninja's synchronicity back in XY. Does that mean that in episode 103, Clemont's special training will help create Satoshi Kamon? Well, no, don't be ridiculous, but I am sure that whatever Clemont has planned will help Ash prepare for his battle. Speaking of Sirfetch'd, it seems like Ash will have chosen his Pokemon for this battle ahead of time. Everything I have seen points towards this battle being a 2v2, something we haven't seen in the Ultra class yet. Drasna looks like she will be using Noivern and probably Altaria, more on that later. Ash seems to be rotating his team a lot lately in the World Coronation series, which is nice to see after Pikachu and Lucario were getting a lot of screen time in the middle portion of Pokemon Journeys whenever it came to important battles. Sirfetch'd did make an appearance in Ash's battle against Bee in the Ultra class, but most people were pretty disappointed with his performance in that match, so hopefully this will be a little bit of redemption for it. As for Dracovish, Ash has only ever used it in one official battle, that being his Dragon Duel against Iris in episode 65. It did manage to KO Iris's Dragonite, so clearly Dracovish is a pretty powerful Pokemon, but we just don't have much to go off in terms of how good it is at battling. We can talk about its moveset, which is pretty limited in all honesty. Its Water Gun is used more for comedic relief than it is for anything else, but both Ice Fang and Fishious Rend are the real deal. Going back to the preview for the 1-hour special, it looks like Ash and Clemont's special training will help Dracovish learn a new move. To me, this looks like Dragon Rush. I can't really think of what else this move animation could be for, so I am just assuming that is what Dracovish will be learning. Another powerful move to add to its arsenal. Speaking of learning new and powerful moves, Sirfetch'd seems to be using what looks like Meteor Assaults. I could be totally wrong, this could be something else, but this orange glow looks like the in-game animation for Meteor Assault to me. And if Ash's Sirfetch'd is learning that move, talk about a massive upgrade. I don't think Sirfetch'd's current moveset is very good at all, if I'm being honest. The lineup of Sirfetch'd and Dracovish is definitely a surprising one for me, considering Ash is having another 2v2 against a Dragon-type trainer. I am a little shocked he's not just doing the same thing he did against Iris. After all, watching that battle just made me want to see Ash's Dragonite in action more, but we haven't seen it in a battle since then. Although, to be fair, Ash's Dragonite's first big battle came in episode 25 against Karina. It took 40 episodes before Dragonite dominated again in episode 65, and going off that logic, then this battle, which will only be 39 episodes after Dragonite's last battle, is just too soon for it to battle again. Maybe if Ash was battling Drasna in episode 105 instead of 104, then we could have seen Dragonite again. Oh well. As much as I would like to see Ash's powerhouses in action, I do actually like the idea of Ash depending on Sirfetch'd and Dracovish for an important battle like this one. Randomly this week, I decided to rewatch Ash vs. Valerie, don't ask me why, but one of the things I really like about this battle is that it is a rare highlight for Hawlucha in a clutch situation. This battle was also a 2v2, and Ash choosing Hawlucha didn't make a ton of sense, but he had confidence in it, and seeing one of his more underrated team members come through and win Ash a gym battle was awesome to see. It's battles like this that really allow us to see Ash's depth of experience as a trainer. He doesn't always need to use his strongest Pokemon because his strategy and strong bond with his Pokemon is often enough to help him to victory. Now, will Ash's bold strategy and Drasna lead him to victory? Good question. I will definitely run a community tab poll in the run up to this 1 hour special asking who you guys think will win. For me, I am pretty confident Ash is winning this. I don't know how many times already in Pokemon Journeys have I come on in one of these videos and almost tried to will an Ash defeat into existence. The guy just doesn't lose that often anymore. Ash is currently number 15 in the World Coronation Series, and I could see it taking him 2 more victories to get into the top 8 and into the Master Class. I think Ash's battle against Drasna will be yet another victory on his inevitable march to battling Leon. However, there is one thing that is giving me pause with that prediction. It doesn't have anything to do with Ash or his Pokemon, but rather his opponent, Drasna. I don't know what rank she is, but since she's an Elite Four member, she must be really strong. Her debut comes after Wickstrom's surprise debut in Pokemon Journeys. That was kind of random, but now we will have seen the entire Kalos Elite Four in the anime since Seabold and Malva were in the XY series, although Seabold was mainly just in the Mega Evolution specials. That's actually what I wanted to bring up, Mega Evolution. We have seen the other 3 members of the Kalos Elite Four use Mega Evolution at some point. Okay, Wickstrom's was in some throwaway scene at the opening of DNC and the Cocoon of Destruction, but still. We know Drasna can use Mega Evolution too. She wears a keystone on the bracelet on her right wrist. Here's a better shot to really see what I'm talking about here. Now, in the games, Drasna doesn't Mega Evolve any of her Pokemon, but it looks like the anime is making Altaria her signature Pokemon, and we know that Altaria can Mega Evolve. So does that mean we will see Mega Altaria in her upcoming battle versus Ash? Maybe, and it would be pretty cool if we did. This would be a critical factor in this battle for Ash. Since he's battling in Kalos and using Sirfetch'd and Dracovish, he has immediately eliminated the possibility of using Mega Evolution or Dynamax, and the last time I checked, there aren't any Z moves that he can pull off with either Sirfetch'd or Dracovish. I do hesitate to say that Drasna will definitely use Mega Evolution. I mean, I could totally see her pulling some kind of lame excuse about how she won't use Mega Evolution if Ash is planning on battling straight up without any gimmicks. I hope that doesn't happen, but another thing that comes to mind here is that we know Licia is going to be in Journeys at some point, and she definitely will have a Mega Altaria. Can there be only one trainer with a Mega Altaria in Pokemon Journeys? No, there's no reason why both Drasna and Licia couldn't Mega Evolve their Altaria, but I also wouldn't put it past the anime to keep this World Coronation Series match free of Mega Evolution or any battle gimmicks for that matter. I hope we do get to see Drasna battling at her fullest though. It will be much more satisfying to see Ash win if he is able to defeat an Elite Four member at their absolute strongest, especially if he manages to overcome Mega Evolution despite not having his own ace up his sleeve. I think I have rambled on for long enough here. I know this preview was way more about Ash versus Drasna than it was about Clemont and Bonnie returning, but like I said before, I don't think they are going to be that important in the grand scheme of things. I don't expect either of them to have any kind of groundbreaking impact on Pokemon Journeys, but I could be wrong. What do you think will happen in the 1 hour special? Let me know down in the comments, and be sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. I am really hyped for these 2 episodes, and I hope you are too. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.